Hey there Titans, in this video I'll show you how to get the bulk sign URL from your Salesforce organization. So in this video we'll use a process builder. You can do the same with the flow, and I'll show you at the end how to use it with Apex as well. Alright, so here we have a Titan sign document, and a very simple document. Let's take a look at the document access. So it's dynamic from Salesforce, and we're going to pull in data from the contact object. And notice that I've allowed Salesforce button, and we will need the FT form hash very soon. All right, so two input fields and a signature, and we have the exact same document in version 2. So same thing, everything is the same, just to change the highlight color so we can tell the difference. All right, so the bulk sign is actually very simple. So if we click FT generate document, and I'll select these guys, now I have an option for bulk sign. So if I'll click this guy, I get this nice pane, and you can configure which document you want to be sent first, etc. And you can select who to send it to. By default, it brings in the email of the contact, and we can do show more and customize the email, and you get the document URL here. But what if you want to do it automatically? You want to get your own URL and send it off in your own terms, like take the URL, put it in your email templates, etc., and then just control the process however you like it. So for this reason, we've gave you the following feature. So if I'll head over to the process builder, and I'll create a new process. Let's call this get instant URL, and we will do our record changes, and you can obviously do the same thing with the flow as well. And let's select the contact object, and we'll do when a record is created or edited. And this criteria is going to be silly, but obviously we'll do it a lot smarter than I do it here. All right, so we'll do description is not null, and then I will select the field description. And the reason I'm choosing this field specifically because this is the field that I will push the URL to. So in a second, we'll see that in the parameters. We will do is null equals true, and we'll save this. All right, in immediate actions, we'll head over to Apex, and let's get bulk. And what we will do here is search for form builder, Titan sign, bulk instant URL. So we have a different method for a single instant URL. We have a separate video for that as well. All right, we'll select this guy, and let's notice what we have here. So first thing, we need to pass the record ID. In our instance is the contact record ID. And it could be any object, depends on when you set up your document to run from. So we'll select the contact ID. Okay, let's do that again. We'll choose this, wonderful. URL expiration in minutes means for how long do you want your URL to be active for? So let's do it for 10 minutes. And the API name of the field to save the URL. Titan sign bulk instant URL. So it needs to be a long text area with at least 1024 characters if you don't want to run into any problems. If you have a long subdomain, etc., best safest way to do it with the long text area. So what I will select here is the description on the contact, since it's a long text area and it has more than 1,000 characters in it. And if you would have like a custom field that you want to push it into, you will just put in the custom field like so. So you will just go into the object settings and you'll grab the API name of the field where you want your Titan sign URL to be updated at. So something like so, fields and relationships, and let's find something. So you will just grab the API name and put it in the process builder. All right, in our instance, it's a standard description and we're good. Now the form hash and form hash 2, these are required. So you need to give us, if you want to do a bulk sign, you need to give us at least 2 documents that you want to combine into one signature, into one signing process. Okay, so in my instance is version 2 and version 1. So let's keep version 2 first. So I'll head over to document access, Salesforce integration, and Salesforce configuration and process builder flow. I'm going to grab the FT form hash and put it into here. And form hash number 2, we will grab our version 1. Okay, so same thing, Salesforce configuration and the FT form hash. So process builder, and I'll paste it in here. If you want to combine more forms, you just add another variable and you can add up to 5 forms to 5 documents for bulk sign. All right, so in our instance, 2 is enough. We'll hit save and let's activate and let's see how this does. So I'll head back to my contact. I'm gonna do an update here. Let's change this and we'll do like so. And we'll save. And we'll give it a second, we'll refresh the window, and we will see in our description, we will get our URL. Go back to details, and here is our URL. Now from here, you can take this field and put it in your email templates, or you can shoot an email alert in the future to your customer to sign, etc. You can deal with it from here on out. You can deal with it however you like. Just keep in mind the expiration parameter that we passed. It in our instance, it will be valid just for 10 minutes. So if you need it to be longer, do pay no to it. So if I'll click this guy here, I get the version 2 first. Let's fill this up and let's sign. And let's do a new signature and we'll select this, hit confirm. Let's hit continue. All right, now we are on the first version, the second document. So we'll do first version and let's sign again. And let's hit finish sign. That's great. Now what will happen in Salesforce side, just like it happened until now, we will get we'll head over to the related. We will see the Titan sign document. And if I'll go into the related of this one, we can see all the trackings. So sent, viewed, completed, then viewed again. And if I go to every single one of these, we can see the IP and the step number, etc. So we have 2 of these. They're all completed. I'm getting a bunch of emails from Titan as well, notifying me that the document was signed. I'll show you this. Now let's take a look at our tracking log. So I'll head over to the related again. And so we have the tracking log for 1. We can see all the history of what happened, and we can see the signed document pushed into Salesforce. So this is version 1, and this is our version 2. So that's for the flow or process builder. In Apex, you could do the same thing, and get the instant URL in your hands, and you can use it with a Lightning component or Aura as well. All right, so let me show you how you can get this done. So I'll head over to Setup, and we'll go to Packages, Installed Packages, and head over to Form Titan, View Components, and let's look for bulk. And here it is. And let's see what's exposed to us. So we have this method for get Titan sign bulk instant URL, and it accepts a record ID, a list of form hash, and an integer expiry. All right, so let's grab this, and we're gonna say in Workbench form builder dot Titan sign bulk instant URL, and we will grab this, and it returns a string. Okay, let me make this a little bigger. Wonderful, equals to this guy, and now let's give it our contact ID. So I'm gonna grab this guy, and let's do a new list of form hash. It's a list of string, so a new string, and we can just pass in our, I'm just gonna do it on a different line here so we can see it in one screen. And let's grab both of our FT hashes. So we will grab, let's close this. I'll grab this guy first. And then go to version 2 and grab the second hash. Okay, let's pass this in, form hash, and the expiry for 15 minutes. Needless to say that this needs to be a positive number and greater than 0. Now let's just review what we're getting back. And let's do this and this, and let's run it. And here is a URL from Titan, and now you can use it however you like. And again, this can be used in a Lightning Web Component or Aura or regular Apex, whatever it is you're using. And if I'll run this, we're getting our document, and the whole process is just the same. And this is how it's done.